Hello and it would help if the mic was near my face. Hello and welcome to the stream. Tonight we're going to be playing Batman the Telltale series, episode 4. And we know from the next time on episode 3 that Wayne is being incarcerated. At the end of episode 3, he was dosed with some of that nasty drug that makes people go pretty feral, and he attacked the Penguin in front of everybody at a press conference. So that's not good. Now we need to see what happens to him, as he has been sent to Arkham. So without any ado, let's begin, and then after this there will be a multi-streamer collab for Among Us. Oh right, it's got to do this loading crap, hasn't it? Oops. Should have done that first. I did do it first last time. Just forgot to today. There we go. Not logged in, don't care. Episode 4. Here we go. Unfortunately, I'm starting a bit late. So let's try and get through this efficiently. Previously on Batman the Telltale series.
Penguin would have just beaten me to death right there in front of everyone. He wanted to. And if Batman hadn't been there, I would be... Of course, the doctors aren't thrilled about me leaving. My therapist is worried the drug might have caused some issues to resurface. Make them unmanageable.
So just becoming
Our
Two-Face.
stock is tanking. The board is losing confidence. Wayne Enterprises needs a new face. Oswald Cobblepot.
You're the only ally I have in this building. It's important. I need you to be my eyes and ears.
All right, I can do that.
Keep Oswald out of R&D, and let me know if anything comes up.
You're a good man, Bruce.
Then they got together, Harvey found out, they went ballistic.
Please, Selina, I have to tell you how I... Bruce?
He lost control as Two-Face started taking over.
You should come stay with me.
I'll think about it.
Dropped your pen.
That's not...
Vicky Vale poisoned him. She was Lady Arkham after all.
I think it's time you knew my real name.
I am Lady Arkham.
And yet I thought Vicky Vale was no alter ego of anybody, from what little I knew of her. This game series adapts to the choices you make. The story is tailored by how you play. Sometimes I'm not sure I believe that. Only sometimes.
You have to face the truth sometime.
Retribution, Bruce.
You can still see it in his veins.
What is this place?
Arkham, welcome.
Get up. Breakfast.
Okay, I'm up. I'm up.
For Christ's sake, put some clothes on. Doctor's making the rounds soon.
Doctor? What doctor?
You're in Arkham. Shan't put it on just yet, because I think that'll progress the story.
This can't be happening.
Yeah, it's happening alright. Pretty poetic, isn't it? That his father was putting people here, and now he's been put here.
Is that my blood?
Could be.
God, I hope it's mine.
Might be the previous inhabitants.
Someone was angry. Lovely.
Could be anybody. Right, let's just walk out. It's not going to work, is it? Alright, let's get dressed. This is the most naked I've seen Batman in any Batman game or media. Like, we saw him last episode and this episode. Why is that a theme?
This can't be real.
It is real, unfortunately. You've been set up and forced out.
Better be decent.
Pretty much.
You settled? Good. Anything you need? Water, piss, rat poison? I've been asked for rope before. Not really allowed to give it out. Of course, I could make an exception for you.
You can tell me why I'm in Arkham Asylum for a start.
What, rich boy doesn't remember?
Correct.
Oswald Cobblepot? You beat him to a bloody pulp. Nearly killed him. Landed you here. Any of this ringing a bell?
Nope.
Might as well get comfortable. This is your home now. Time to meet your neighbors.
Oh dear. Well, this ain't good.
As you were.
So he's been paid to give him a taser and let them have 5 minutes with him.
Your father ever tell you about me? How he sent me here? Left me to rot in this goddamn hellhole? Somebody's gotta pay for that. I hope to God there is a hell. I want your daddy to see what I do to you.
Sick of this.
I am so sick of everyone blaming me for what my father did. I'm not him. Hurting me does nothing.
Maybe not, but you're the next best thing, Wayne.
True. Unfortunately.
The welcoming committee has really gone downhill around here, hasn't it?
What the?
Rude! Churlish! Not nice! How do you
Who's
like
that?
it? You are pathetic!
Is that the Joker? Oh my gosh, he was safe for the Joker.
Buddy? Oh, buddy. Are you okay? You don't look so grand. More like the opposite. What would that be?
Does it look like I'm okay?
Not one bit.
What is going on in here?
It's like I told you, Doctor. These creeps were attacking the new guy.
Well, who did that? Was it you?
Of course not. It was mostly over by the time I got in. The new guy's tougher than he looks.
Yep.
Right, buddy?
Bruce, is that really what happened?
Yes.
Go on, tell her.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what happened.
We have a very strict no fighting policy here in Arkham. If you can't obey that rule, you're going to find yourself in hot water.
They were
fast.
attacking him, you
The orderly
idiots.
that was here before took money from these men and let them into my room. He gave them a taser.
I knew that you coming to Arkham could cause some excitement, but I didn't expect it to happen so fast. I'll do my best to keep you safe, but I need you to be careful.
Us nice guys gotta stick together. Am I right?
Come to me if anything happens.
Thank you. I appreciate the effort.
I'm glad you're so understanding after
Gotta
what just
break a
happened.
piece as much as
Good
possible.
thing help wasn't far away.
Hey, I'm just looking out for the new guy.
I'm Dr. Joan Leland, by the way, head of psychiatry. I'll be overseeing your case personally. We'll get you transferred to a new room, Bruce. One that doesn't have your blood all over it.
Oh, so it is
For now,
mine. Good.
follow me.
I'm sorry, I don't think I ever got your name.
Me?
It's Joker.
He's never given his name out to anybody.
What?
What do you call him?
You just call him John Doe.
Bingo.
Okay. Very well. Achievement 4.1, price of admission.
John is one of our most improved patients. He's been with us for quite some time. I'm sure he'd be willing to show you around. Right, John?
Oh, yeah. I'll show him the whole 9 yards.
Joker showing Batman around, who would have thunk it?
I think it would be best if you stayed by his side for now.
There's not enough black tiles, you hear me? There's too many white tiles!
You know, Doc, our last session was so enlightening.
That's good to hear. Your next evaluation is in a few weeks. I'm glad you're starting to understand
What can I
yourself.
interact with?
Oh, every day.
I can only go forward.
Every day.
I can't taste anything! I want to taste!
Don't get too close to the door.
Gotta be more careful, Bruce. Some of these guys bite. You remember the first time you let me into the rec room, Dr. Leland?
How could I forget?
You had to teach me how to play checkers.
Yes, well...
No! You need to let me go! I have to warn the president! They're trying to kill me! You don't know the president.
They don't like it when you try to use the phone.
That's because phones are for staff use only. No exceptions.
Stop that guy from trying.
If it's staff only, why is it right
Wrong
there?
number, dumbass.
Stop! I'll come by to check on you two later.
Don't worry about us, Dr. Leland.
Hey Superfem, I'm not going to be running a tutorial when I'm in the middle of a stream.
Welcome to Arkham Asylum. Believe it or not, some of these people are crazy.
You don't say.
But everyone's friendly, mostly.
Guardian of Gotham.
I'd watch yourself around those two. Not a big fan of strangers. And just a little bit, you know, prone to outbursts of violence.
What did they do?
The guy with the sock, isn't that
This
the
is Arkham, Bruce.
guy with
Use
the
that sick
gangster
little
puppet?
imagination of yours.
Scarface?
Murder, mayhem, carnage, the usual.
I think the other is us.
Let's see. On the couch, that's St. Louis. Ooh, shh. His favorite show's on. Never misses it. All right, friendo. Commercial break. Get up! Where is the remote? One of the orderlies must have taken it. Never fear, though. I'll go ask Leland. She likes me. Ooh, I almost forgot. Here.
Ah,
What is this?
where is that for? Unexpected. Oh. Billy.
You got a bad case of the mind knives. I can tell. I can tell. Just shove off, all right? No mind knives for me. I already got my shots.
Okay.
That's the way the cookie crumbles. Cookie crumb.
It doesn't look right for this kid.
Solve the cookie riddle. Not you.
St. Louis.
Sorry, it's his voice. It's driving me nuts. I'm not really crazy, you know, in case you were wondering.
Mm-hmm.
Well, don't worry, I'm not crazy either.
Yeah, right. You wouldn't be here if you weren't.
Sure.
Where's my mouse? Oh.
Hey there, buddy boy. You missed me? I missed you.
However, the threat remains. The children of Arkham are still out there, and I will not rest until these streets are safe and firmly under my control.
Never anything good on, is there?
Okay. I could ask him about the key, but I'll hold off. Investigate the rest first. Arnold Wesker. That's Scarface, right?
Hello?
Hello? Go away. Arnold's busy. I swear, if you bother him, I will gut you.
Tell me about John Doe.
What can you tell me about, John Doe?
John? Nothing. I don't know anything. John? Ah, I love that guy. Makes me laugh. Want to know something weird? No one remembers the day John came to Arkham. Not even the doctors. They don't have any record of him ever being committed.
So he's just always here.
Think a freak with green hair would be pretty goddamn memorable, right? But yeah, nothing.
That's odd.
Wait, that's the move you're going to make? Huh? Yeah. Why? Why?
Oh wait, who's this?
No reason.
Orderly. Oh.
Batman really did a number on this guy. Just let him be.
Lewis.
Okay.
What? No, that wasn't me.
Hey, what's up?
Saying Lewis, and that was.
Sorry, I can't talk right now. I gotta keep my eye on this guy.
Damn.
What's that? Oh, no, no.
What about this?
Not polite. He cheats. Every time. He cheats.
Sees what I'm thinking. Mind control. Cheater! I told you, if I could read minds, I certainly wouldn't waste my time on yours.
Which is fair.
Better not be mind controlling me.
So,
Doctor
what do you
says that's
think?
against the rules. Bruce Wayne. You've got quite a reputation around here. Taking your enemies out to stay on top. I like your style, kid.
What's with the scars? How do you know? What do you know about John? Sure, we'll ask about the scars.
So what's the deal with that?
Well, this one was a homeless guy trapped in a hopeless life. This was a woman who just couldn't stop cheating on her husband. This guy wanted to kill himself, but didn't have the courage. All lost souls that I freed from their earthly woes.
Okay, yeah, that's enough. Thanks.
Look through. The phone. Why would we knock the nurse's station? I'm not going to do that. Let's try this key. That's not going to fit.
Not the right key for this.
It's probably the key for the door. I don't like how he's just walking around all mopey. I don't think that'll fit. Doesn't look like the right kind.
Doesn't work there.
It's probably the door then. I want to speak to him, but I want to use the key, and I don't know which one's going to progress the story. I do want to do both, but let's just try this. Okay.
Well, this key doesn't fit.
Let's speak to
What the
him.
hell is it for?
I've tried it on all 3 locks.
Your key? It didn't work.
Of course not. That's not how you get out of here.
My enforcement squad has already seen great success. They stopped a massive attack being organized out of a local SkyTrain depot.
Politicians usually bore me to tears. But this one has become a lot more interesting
Oh, you
lately.
can see the crazy in him.
In my Gotham, no one's above the law, including Bruce Wayne. After his vicious attack on Oswald Cobblepot, I had Mr. Wayne committed to Arkham Asylum, where I hope he'll receive the treatment he so desperately needs.
Double-crossing, two-faced.
I thought you and the mayor were friends.
He betrayed me, we used to be friends. Never.
I saw all sorts of photos of the two of you together. Oh well, you had a good run, right?
Harvey was my friend. I can't believe he's the one who put me here.
Sounds like you need better friends.
True.
Slim pickings around here, though. I've looked.
In which Mayor Dent announced the creation of a special enforcement squad under his direct command to combat an imminent threat from the children of Arkham.
Rest assured, we will find these terrorists, their stockpile of drugs, and their leader, this Lady Arkham, before they can strike again.
Now,
how does he know that's the name?
Is good television. Mayor on a rampage versus freaky drug terrorist.
I'm gonna find your drugs.
I'm going to expose your corruption.
Lady Arkham is dangerous. Way more dangerous than you think.
Oh, I know a bit about Lady Arkham. Let me tell you.
Tragically, there's
What do
still
you know?
no sign of Gotham Gazette reporter Vicky Vale after her mysterious disappearance earlier this week.
Very tricky, Vicky. I think we both know she's quite the lady, right, Bruce?
So he does know.
You know that Vicky is... Tell me what you know.
You want to find Vicky and her drugs, huh? Get your revenge just like you got your revenge on Cobblepot? Publicly and dramatically. Something entertaining for these newscasters to talk about. Ooh, I'd love to see that.
Well, that all depends on you. If your information is good, we'll see.
I knew I liked you. I've been watching you for a while now, Bruce, and I can tell there's something darker in you. When you attacked Oswald, I could tell you enjoyed it. If those cops hadn't dragged you off of him, that Cobblepot punk would be dead.
That wasn't me. I was just pumped full of her drugs.
Those just amplify what you're already feeling, what's already inside.
Obviously he doesn't like
Don't
Cobblepot.
be ashamed. It's in your blood. I see a lot of your father in you. She probably does too. It's obvious that's why Vicky hates you. Your dad helped bump off her parents.
Why would my father have the Vales killed?
I never said he killed the Vales. She was born in Arkham. Victoria Arkham.
Oh.
You didn't know that? The Arkhams did not approve of what your dad and his partners were doing. They were gonna blow the whistle on the whole thing, so your dad, well, pop. Her parents murdered, leaving her with an unquenchable thirst for vengeance. Surely you can relate. Tragedy can drive people to do some pretty dark stuff.
I'm not like her. I don't need vengeance.
Really? Sounds to me like you've got more in common than you're willing to admit, Bruce. You and Vicky are both dark souls, and now you're heading on a collision course towards each other. That's gotta be fantastic! You see, I know what you really are. And that's why I really want to tell you where Vicky's moved her drugs, but you're not gonna do anything while you're stuck in here.
True.
So, I vote we get you out. How hard can it be? You're Bruce Wayne. The Waynes always get what they want. All it would take is a phone call.
Well, sure, but there's no phone. I can...
Assume I can take care of that.
Yeah.
But it's gonna come at a price. When I get out of here, you're gonna owe me a favor. Okay? Just one. Yeah, I don't know what it is yet. But what's one favor between friends?
It's not gonna
I'm
happen.
not doing any favors for you, John.
And here I thought we were getting along so well. We can keep working on our friendship when we meet again, can't we? All right, tell you what, I'm gonna make a distraction to get the guards away from that gate. The rest is up to you.
Right, but I don't actually have the means to get through
You
it.
make that phone call, and I promise I'll tell you how to find those missing drugs. Hey, Zaz! Hello, Zaz.
What the hell do you want?
Settle a bit. What happens if you make a tally mark before you kill someone?
What are you talking about?
Oh no.
No! No, I don't match him. Oh god, I don't match!
You can fix that right now.
Skin feels like it's itching. Burning! Need to get rid of it! Stop! Someone
Forced
give me
him
a
to kill.
sedative! Run, Brucey! Run! Call security!
They should have done their jobs. Gordon.
GCPD.
Gordon, it's Bruce Wayne.
Wayne, aren't you supposed to be in Arkham Asylum?
Listen, Gordon, I haven't lost my mind. I was drugged. The same drug the children of Arkham used on Montoya and Harvey Dent. You get me out of here, and I'm willing to testify.
This might help our case, actually. That makes 3 victims now, and Renee says she's got some new evidence. If you're willing to testify, I think I can get you out of there.
Thanks. I have to go.
Oh, Bruce, I have not had this much fun in ages.
Let me tell you how to find Vicky's stash of missing drugs.
Yes, please.
Ask the Fails.
Quickly, come on.
Well, good luck on the outside, Bruce.
I just know you're gonna put on quite a show.
Well, he didn't stay in there very long, did he? Oh, never mind. Achievement 4.2, a serious house.
Pretty grisly scene in there. Multiple stabbings. One of the orderlies had a finger bitten off.
John did it.
John, he's the one that started the whole thing.
John has been a model patient for months, Mr. Wayne. You, on the other hand, have been involved in 2 violent instances, and you're not even through your first day.
I was on the other side of the room.
You have to forgive me if I find your accusation hard to believe.
Everyone should have seen what he did.
One moment. Seems you have a visitor.
Alfred! How you doing, buddy?
Alfred. Ah, Bruce. Thank heavens you're all right. You see, everything is in order. Signed this morning with Lieutenant Gordon of the GCPD. He is to be released into my care.
I know it seems like using your power and influence is the best way to make this all go away. But it's just avoiding the problem. What happened with those men in your room? The riot with Zaz? You clearly need help, Bruce.
No.
He needs extensive evaluation, treatment.
It's not safe
Dr.
here.
Leland, you know it isn't safe for me here. Look at what happened today. That won't be the last time.
That may be true, but I would never let that hinder someone from getting the help they need.
I'm afraid it's out of your hands now, Doctor. You have the paperwork.
Let's go, Alfred.
Indeed. It's all out of our hands.
I will see you on the outside, Bruce.
I can't wait!
What's that about?
I don't know, Alfred. No idea. Just a crazy person in the hall. I wonder what his favour's gonna be when he gets out. But we did deny him a favour. Downtown Gotham.
Well, I just can't believe that Lady Arkham was actually Vicky Vale this entire time.
And all the while she was working with Cobblepot to try and bring me down.
Did Lieutenant Gordon hear about this lead when he let you out?
Not yet. Batman will handle this one first.
Even during Batman's brief hiatus, Gotham has become that much more dangerous. And the public opinion on Bruce Wayne... well, it certainly hasn't gotten any better.
Oh crap, I wasn't looking.
Sure,
I
you'll
was
figure
texting.
something out. You always do.
I had a message I need to respond to.
You should have stayed in the asylum where I put you.
What do you want, Harvey?
The streets of Gotham are a dangerous place for someone like you right now.
Veins are still infected.
Well, you'll figure that out.
Alright, I'm
eventually.
going to help. Can I myself back off?
But by then, it'll be too late.
Just leave me the hell alone, Harvey. Trust me, it'll be easier for you in the long run.
I was doing you a favor, Bruce. If you want to get ugly, well, that can be arranged. Maybe you haven't heard, but the children of Arkham have gone underground. Obviously plotting some sort of attack, and people are scared, panicking. I needed to show them that my resolve hasn't weakened, that Gotham is still strong. So I gave them an enemy. You and your family's filthy corruption.
Okay, so you set
The
this
last
up.
thing I need is you traipsing around Gotham.
Would you listen to yourself? You sound insane.
No, I'm just a man who's done letting assholes like you run the world and take whatever they want. Can't let you keep running around scot-free, Bruce. It's the will of the people.
You can spare me your will of the people crap, Harvey. I know this is personal.
You knew I was interested in Selina. What you did was a low blow, Bruce. A real man wouldn't have done that.
It was her decision.
A friend wouldn't have done that.
She doesn't belong to you, Harvey. She can see whoever she wants.
Do not lecture me about Selina. Bruce? Bruce!
We're done talking. What's going on here?
Uh-oh.
Well, well, well. Bruce Wayne. You really must have done something to piss the mayor off so much, hmm? Maybe I'll get a bonus for this. Open the trunk. We're searching the car. If we find anything tying you to the children of Arkham, including drugs, weapons, or any other suspicious materials, you will be taken into custody.
Go ahead. I have nothing to hide.
Doesn't sound like it. Besides, everyone's hiding something.
There better be nothing in there.
Come on, what's the damn holdup?
Get back to your car.
Of course. Should have known. Go back to Arkham, you damn maniac!
The hell?
Careful, or you'll be the next Cobblepot.
Showing your face in public like this? Not real smart.
I am tired, I am hungry, I haven't showered in 3 days! I want to go home, and if you don't get the hell out of my way, I swear to God, I will have this car run you over, and then back up again, just to make sure it did
That's
the
not what I
job!
chose.
Bruce.
Shut up, Alfred, I can handle this!
Someone else heard that, right? This psycho just threatened me!
Yeah, I filmed the whole thing!
They should lock you up.
Oh, God. Alfred, I'm sorry. I don't...
You'll be fine. We just need to get out of this mess.
Nowhere to run, dirtbag!
Next one won't be a warning shot! Alright, now the way I see it, there are two ways we can do this, Bruce Wayne. Either I let these people at you and see how you handle mob justice, or you could make a little donation to me and my boys to help us stay well-funded, And well-armed? What do you say?
They've got us blocked in. I can't back up. This is turning ugly, sir. What would you like to do?
The mayor's gonna hear about this, and it ain't gonna make him happy.
Hey, he's the problem, not us!
Here. It's everything I have, okay?
Sure, that'll work.
This isn't over.
Yeah, sure.
Exploitation.
Take it up with City Hall.
They could have easily been paid actors. Selena, glad to hear you got out of Arkham. See you when you get back. Got some stuff we need to talk about.
What do you mean you're leaving?
Bruce, Harvey's clearly lost it. All over the news yelling about how you need to be brought to justice, throwing whoever he wants in jail. Not really interested in seeing what he has planned for me. I was supposed to be here laying low. Does this look like laying low to you?
Funny, I thought you could handle yourself.
Oh, I can. I just also know when it's time to make myself scarce. Don't you get it, Bruce?
Okay.
Harvey catching you in my apartment drove him completely around the bend.
So you're saying you think his breakdown is our fault?
It's the drug.
Yeah?
It broke him.
Don't get me wrong, Bruce. The night was a lot of fun, but not worth dying for. He's dangerous. You understand, don't you?
Yes.
I understand. I don't like it, but I understand.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But boy, are those puppy dog eyes breaking my heart right now.
So where you gonna go?
I got some other business I need to take care of.
What other business?
Look at yourself, Bruce. You're in no shape to take on Harvey.
True.
Or the children of Arkham, for that matter.
Double true.
Of course. That's my car.
Triple true. Bye-bye.
See you around. Good luck with all of this.
See ya, Selena. It's a shame that she's got, but it's for her own safety.
I'm fine, okay? I just need to get to the computer.
You're exhausted. And the influence of Lady Arkham's drug may still be affecting you.
It definitely is.
You've seen the way it's still affecting Harvey. He's a paranoid wreck.
Harvey is turning Gotham into a police state. Oswald has stolen my company, and we need to find Vicky and the children of Arkham before they strike again. I can't just ignore it.
You're in no condition to work.
Yes, sir.
You absolutely must get some rest.
I don't have time to rest.
You'll be no good to anyone if you can barely keep your feet under you.
You're right. You're right. Let's just focus on getting my head clear first. Bring up everything we know about Vicky Vale's drug.
Yes, kill him.
Of course.
If I can isolate the presence of the drug, I should be able to synthesize an antidote.
Get it all out of his system.
Start a DNA scan. Compare it to my DNA on file in the back computer.
I'll make the preparations.
Thank you, Alfred. Alright, very quickly, let's go through the updates. How many have we got? Only a few, I hope. Damn, loads. Alright, not the Waynes. 1, 2, let's do. Alfred. My reputation has been ruined and my name is worthless, but somehow Alfred remains dignified despite all the mudslinging. I thought my emotional core was bulletproof. There's a typo here. I thought my emotional core was as bulletproof as they come, but Alfred has shown me that he's even stronger. He was there to deliver me from the nightmare of Arkham Asylum without so much as a raised eyebrow, and I'm forever grateful. Harvey. My money helped him get there, but now I have to admit that Gotham City has a monster in the mayor's office. He has become a distorted version of the Harvey I used to know, twisting his crusade against crime into an excuse for authoritarian tactics. He's also declared war on Bruce Wayne, signing the order committing me to Arkham Asylum, and stealing credit for defeating the Children of Arkham's plans. Yes, that's right, the train depot thing, he said that he did it, but it was Batman. In his heart, he may want to save Gotham from crime, but his brutish so-called enforcement squads are only making things worse. I have to confront him sooner rather than later. Penguin. I can't even begin to imagine the terrible things Oswald is doing to Wayne Enterprises now that he's the CEO. For generations my family has worked to make it a company worth admiring, and now he's going to corrupt it into something horrific. More than anything, he can't be allowed to discover my secret technologies. The savage beating I gave him at the press conference should keep him distracted, long enough for me to come up with a plan to deal with him. So is it to steal or something? Gordon. I thought I could handle everything on my own, but Jim Gordon has proven me wrong. If it wasn't for him, I would still be rotting away in Arkham Asylum. Instead, I'm back on the streets. No matter what happens between us personally, I have to remember that Gordon always stands up for what's right. Indeed he does. So much so that he became the main character of the Gotham TV show. Vicky Vale, as I thought I knew her, is gone. She has ceased to exist. Her real name is Victoria Arkham, but I guess she prefers to be called Lady Arkham. She's been right there in front of me this whole time, and somehow I failed to see it. How? She manipulated me and tried to ruin me, and came too close to succeeding. It was a sloppy mistake that I can't afford to let happen again, but that ends now. First thing I need to do is track down her supply of that mind-altering drug and destroy it. It does explain how she was at the police station ready to take a statement from Bruce, because she was the one that did the drugging of... what's her name? That police officer? I can't remember her name now. Montoya. Children of Arkham leader. She's known as Lady Arkham among her followers, but now I know her real name, Victoria Arkham. Her Vicky Vale persona seems to be gone forever. I can't believe I let her into my home. I can't believe I never figured out who she was or what she was doing, but now that I know, there's nothing that will stop me from taking her and her followers down. Children of Arkham. Ever since I stopped their plot to spray the citizens of Gotham with the drug, the Children of Arkham have been quiet. If I hadn't been in Arkham, I would have immediately tracked them all down, but it seems Mayor Dent has taken up the fight in my absence. He'll crush them, and anyone who tries to stand up to his authoritarian tactics. Joker, aka John Doe in this case. Maybe he isn't even called the Joker yet, maybe he's yet to decide that name. My time in Arkham was short, but one patient in particular left a big impression on me. I didn't catch his name, but I won't ever forget his face, or his laugh. He's like some kind of creepy circus clown. He gave me invaluable assistance in uncovering Vicky's true identity and her missing drug stash. But there's something about him so unsettling I couldn't bring myself to agree to granting him a favour. Yes, it would have been an empty promise, but the very idea of owing him anything is not a pleasant thought. Which is why I didn't choose it. Gotham City. Maiden's war on the Children of Arkham has turned Gotham into a more dangerous place than it was before. His enforcement squads aren't going to make Gotham safe, they're going to turn it into a police state. Arkham Asylum. I knew when I wrote the check for a new hospital that Gotham needed a better mental health care facility, but it wasn't until I became a patient at Arkham that I saw firsthand just how dire the situation is. There's a guy with a homicidal sock puppet and a man named Zaz who's covered in the tally mark scars of each of his victims. Then there's John Doe. I don't know who they are or what they did to get in there, but we have to make sure they never, ever walk free. Wayne Enterprises. I used to walk through the front doors of the Wayne Enterprises Tower with pride. I can't do that any longer. Not since I was ousted from the CEO seat and replaced by Oswald Cobblepot, who seems to be transforming my family business into something unrecognisable, even as I write this. What's his end goal? I don't know, but I have to put a stop to it before everything my parents worked for, the good things they worked for, are damaged beyond repair. And that's all of that. Oops, wrong key. Gotham Feed. Maiden's private security raises concerns, as it should do. By Thomas Blackrow. Newly elected Gotham Mayor Harvey Dent has barely moved into City Hall, but it's already apparent this administration would be quite different than the last. Look no further than the mayor's recently appointed private security team manning checkpoints throughout the city. Though a spokesperson for the mayor says the checkpoints have been set up in the interest of public safety, they decline to say where the newly hired officers come from. One thing's for sure, however, and that's the chain of command. These new officers report directly to Mayor Dent. Mayor Dent ran as a law and order candidate, but with these new and checkpoints. What? There's a huge problem with the sentence. Mayor Dent ran as a law and order candidate, and with these new and checkpoints. I think it just shouldn't have the word and. These new checkpoints, Gotham will see that promise enacted. I don't know what it's trying to say, for better or worse. Wayne out of Arkham less than 48 hours. Or in less. By Joey Day. Gotham's most famous billionaire inmate barely had time to warm up his bunk at Arkham Asylum before he walked out the front doors a free man. Bruce Wayne was arrested 2 days ago after assaulting incoming Wayne Enterprises CEO Oswald Cobblepot at a press conference on the steps of the Wayne building. The press conference was called after an emergency vote by the board of Wayne Enterprises to remove Wayne as CEO, citing recent troubling revelations about the Wayne family. Many felt his erratic behaviour would lead to an extended stay in Gotham's notorious mental health facility, but less than 48 hours after being admitted, Wayne's release was secured by the Gotham City Police Department. If only I could read the text in front of me. The department officials had no comment on the matter. Mayor claims credit for a drop in COA crime even though it was Batman, by Marito Ito. While the GCPD's newly released crime statistics show an overall rise in violent crime across Gotham, the number of incidents involving the so-called Children of Arkham have dropped since the mayor's self-appointed enforcement squads have taken to the streets. In a fiery speech on the steps of City Hall, Mayor Harvey Dent took credit for the reduction in COA activity, claiming that the streets of Arkham would be lost without his personal leadership. However, Mayor Dent is not without his critics. Civil liberties activists issued a statement calling Mayor Dent's new policies militaristic and bordering on fascist. The statement also blamed Dent for the overall rise in crime, suggesting that the mayor's enforcement squads contributed to a growing climate of chaos and fear in Gotham. Who writes all this with all these typos? Climate of chaos and fear in Gotham. Missing Gazette reporter maybe COA kidnapping, by Art Sados. Gotham City Police now believe that missing Gotham Gazette reporter Vicky Vale may have been kidnapped by the self-proclaimed leader of the Children of Arkham. In a video statement released late last night on the internet, the mysterious leader claimed to have kidnapped Vale, as well as taken responsibility for a number of criminal acts, including thefts and targeted violence around the city. No motive for the kidnapping was given, although most assume that some or all of Vale's journalism must have provoked the abduction. The GCPD has urged staff at all major Gotham media outlets to use caution and consider additional security measures. GCPD officer linked to Falcone killing returns to force, by Kate Clark. Renee Montoya, that's the name. Renee Montoya, the GCPD officer who illegally. This room is getting so hot, my brain's frying. The GCPD officer who allegedly shot mob boss Carmine Falcone returned to duty this week after the GCPD Office of Internal Affairs dropped its investigation. The department found that Sergeant Montoya was not responsible for her actions after finding evidence that she had been drugged against her will with a powerful mind-altering substance. Her assailant has yet to be identified, although police suspect that the Children of Arkham are involved. The scandal surrounding the Falcone killing continues to be the subject of intense interest and speculation, amid reports that billionaire Bruce Wayne offered to testify in Montoya's defense. It is unknown what, if any, relationship exists between Wayne and Sergeant Montoya. The GCPD continues to investigate a shootout involving Montoya while she was on administrative leave following the Falcone killing. The GCPD refused to comment on Montoya's involvement, however the District Attorney's Office told Gazette reporters that Sergeant Montoya isn't suspected of any wrongdoing. Yes, because she was fighting Children of Arkham. Right, let's check. Drug molecule. Go, go,
This
go.
is the refined sample of the drug taken from Officer Montoya after she killed Falcone.
Okay. DNA sample. DNA clean.
Here's my DNA before the incident.
Wait, you're saying it's changing you on a
Seems that the drug
DNA
attaches
level?
itself to specific proteins in the genome structure. If we can modify the drug's molecular structure, we should be able to create a counteragent.
Okay.
Once you've figured this out, we'll have a working antidote. We can cure others affected by the drug.
No. I wish that were possible. This cure is based on my DNA. It'll only work for me. To cure other people, we'd have to sample and decode the genome structure for each and every person to make them an antidote.
We don't have the time or resources for that.
That's why we were lucky to have mine on file already.
There we go. Easy.
That should do it.
That was easy. Test it on yourself. Save everybody else.
This needs to be injected directly into the vein to work.
I don't imagine it'll be much fun.
Do it. Do it.
Hopefully that does the trick.
It'll work.
Hopefully.
Feel better already.
So, what are we going to do now?
First things first, I need to know what Lady Arkham, has been up to while I've been away. Search for all children of Arkham recent activity. The press is reporting that Vicky Vale is missing.
Yes, and obviously the police have yet to find a body. That woman, trying to get the scoop on you, pretending to care. She betrayed you.
I wish things had been different. Maybe I could have gotten through to her.
You always try your best, Bruce. She had her own agenda from the start.
She was the friggin' leader of it.
She was playing me the entire time, breaking me down.
You think you could get through to her?
She wanted me in Arkham. She wanted me to feel what my father had done to all those people.
Bruce.
There were bigger plans than me, Alfred. Batman stopped her at the Skyrail station, and I can't believe that she isn't finding another way to use the drugs.
Well, if that's true, she may be more dangerous than ever.
I know. I met someone in Arkham who gave me a tip on how to find her.
A tip? Do you really think you can trust someone in Arkham Asylum?
Not at all, but we can check the tip.
Intended toward your recent time there, of course.
He knew that Vicky Vale was Lady Arkham. No one else has that information.
Indeed.
I suppose that's not something we can ignore,
Not at all.
trustworthy or not.
He told me that if I want to know what she's planning, then I should visit her parents' house.
If the Vales still live in Gotham, they should be easy enough to locate.
Got it.
Bruce.
Yeah?
If you do find Miss Vale, please, be careful.
Of course. Absolutely. Be foolish not to be. Gotham Heights, Vale residence. Early evening. Batman in daylight? What? It's unheard of.
I'm inside the Vale house.
Oh, has he got a big scar down his suit? Move deeper into the house to get a better look. Okay, but I want to see what's on his front. Oh dear. That ain't pretty.
Alfred, the Vales are dead. One body confirmed, but there is a lot of blood. Alert Gordon.
Will do.
I don't know how this is connected to the drugs yet. Whatever they knew about it, Vicky made sure they kept quiet.
Youch. Yes, check down the back of the carriage. Always do that.
Syringe. Seems she hasn't given up her old tricks.
Is this the same drug?
Oh, did she make her parents kill each other?
This is several times stronger than the dosage I received.
Maybe she's escalating.
Yep,
This
looks
seems
like it.
personal.
Vale's body.
There's an injection wound on her neck. Same kind Montoya and I both received, but this one's much worse.
Eyes.
Her eyes are gone. Stabbed out.
Stabbed, okay.
That's disturbing.
Family photo. This is definitely
Recent
her
family
mother.
photo.
Vicky's not in it. It shows the Vales with another child in front of an industrial office. There's a logo on the building.
Something heating and oil. This looks like the Flash residence on Flash TV show.
It's a letter from Gotham Social Services about a monthly stipend for foster parents.
I'm gonna open the window before the screen overheats.
It's not for Vicky. They have a boy.
I'll keep muting the mic on and off to let the fan run. Cool down the screens.
This must be Vicky shortly after she was adopted. Large amounts of blood spatter across the walls. It's not steady like arterial spray. Someone was swinging wildly. Wait, there's a slight indentation where something bloody struck the wall with force.
Something thrown.
Nothing I can see.
Well, that's gonna link to the eyes.
This wasn't used as a murder weapon.
Why was it lying on the floor?
I found a lock of hair.
Anything unique about it?
It was cut at a downward angle, probably with some force based on how clean the slice is. Alfred found Mr. Vale.
Alive?
No. He's gone. 10 hours at least, judging by the state of his soft tissues. Looks like a company logo. The belt buckle is covered in blood. Before he was hung with the belt, Mr. Vale was beaten with it.
You can see the company.
The logos match. Mr. Vale owned an oil and heating company.
Looking it up now. Yes, he's got a sizable warehouse in the industrial district and a fleet of delivery trucks.
And now Vicky's got it. Same device, same drug. This confirms that Lady Arkham is the murderer.
Is his tech damaged?
blood on the knife. No match.
What could have been so heavy?
The indentation matches the shape of the belt buckle. It must have impacted with the wall during the attack.
Okay, so it wasn't something thrown, it was actually whacked against it. I don't know how I can connect the hair to anything. Oh, the cuts, no blood.
It appears Mrs. Vale attempted to fight back with this knife, but only managed to slice through the attacker's hair.
What exactly happened in that house?
I think I know. After we stopped her at the rail station, Vicky needed a place to hide her supply of drugs. Her father's trucks and warehouse offered the perfect cover. To do that, she needed them out of the way, with Vicky Vale fully assuming her new identity of Lady Arkham. Seems like she didn't need the Vales around to support her old one. Vicky showed up to attack her adopted parents, but only the mother was there at first. Miss Vale fought back and was able to slice off part of Vicky's hair. Vicky then subdued her with the same drug she used on me, but a much, much larger dose. Nearly lethal. She then removed the mother's eyes, indicating a deeply personal motivation. This was obviously some sort of vendetta. Sometime during this, Mr. Vale entered. Vicky attacked him with his own belt, striking with the buckle until he was unconscious and bleeding out. Finally, she dragged him to the closet and hung him with the belt. The blood loss got him way before the hanging did.
That's horrific. She never acted out in such a violent way before. Why would she...
Alfred, I think someone's still in the house. Going to look for a heat signature.
A kid.
If anyone else is here, I'll find them.
It's just a kid.
Clear. Nothing here.
Anything?
No. There's someone
there he is.
Under the stairs,
Harry Potter.
Alive.
Boo.
It's okay. I'm not going to hurt you.
Sir, is everything all right?
It's a kid, Alfred. The boy from the photo.
Is he all right?
Aside from the shock and a few bruises, he seems okay.
You can give us loads of intel on
Be
Vicky.
able to tell me more about what happened.
Possibly. But if that's the road you go down, please do it with caution.
I need to know what happened.
No!
Tell me what you saw.
Go away!
I'm sorry I scared you. It's going to be okay.
Yeah?
I need you to tell me if you saw or heard anything.
I didn't think it'd be so
This is important.
brutish with the first question.
I heard someone say something. Something about drugs, fighting the police. I don't know who. I don't know who because I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything because they're hidden here. Please don't send me to punishment.
Calm down. See, that does help me. Thank you.
What's sending to punishment?
Get down!
Well, hello, Batman.
Oh no.
pleasure to see
Penguin's got the back tech.
Penguin. Let me guess. You're trying to figure out our next move. Figure out where the drugs are. Did I get it? Am I close? Pathetic. I've got these little back traps all over the city, but I should have known a good double murder would be what brought you out in the open. Ah!
I didn't miss that.
The hell?
Hey, good kid.
Nice work, kid.
You just saved Batman.
They're dead.
I'm so sorry that I couldn't save your parents. You don't know how sorry. I promise, I won't stop until I catch the person that did this.
Poor kid. He'll become the next Batman.
You're the kid who saved Batman.
Yes,
no
indeed.
matter what happens, no matter where you go, that will always be true. And I will always owe you one.
Batman.
Oh my god.
He was the only survivor.
Come on. Let's get you out of here.
He saved me.
Yes, indeed, and you saved me. Good job, kid.
Oh, Jesus. Was this the children of Arkham? Again? Why would they attack a family like the Vales?
Because their daughter, Vicky, is Lady Arkham. She killed her own parents so she could use their company warehouse to stockpile the rest of her drugs.
Vicky?
Good deduction.
Vicky Vale, the reporter? And so, who was the boy then?
That boy was the Vale's adopted son. According to the papers I found, they were receiving a pretty significant stipend. He says he heard something about drugs and attacking the police. Can't confirm anything, but it sounds like the children of Arkham might be plotting something with those drugs against your people.
The screen's starting to cool down.
The warehouse is Vale Oil and Heating. You should secure it as soon as possible.
I'll get on it right away. What about you?
I've got something I need to look into.
Lieutenant, what's going on here?
Securing the crime scene, Commissioner.
Not anymore, you're not. I'm taking over this investigation. I can't risk you allowing Batman to contaminate our crime scene again.
What do you mean again? Achievement 4.3, Home Sweet Home. This episode isn't going as fast as I expected. I'm running very much behind schedule for the Among Us stream.
And so your bat stunner just didn't work?
That's right. I have a bad feeling it was no accident. Alfred, get Lucius on the line for me, please.
Of course.
Let's get a closer look at you. No damage on the microfiber. Adhesion regulation reads normal. EMP functionality is all in the green. It should have worked. Electricity conductor, everything looks functional. This doesn't make any sense. This is strange. This microchip is emitting a low-bandwidth receiving signal, but it shouldn't be.
Like the ones you shut down in the GCPD?
Something like that. But Lucius had his eyes on the Wayne tag that the Children of Arkham breached. This is something different.
Bruce, I have Lucius on screen now.
Is this anti-Batman tech in the tech?
I need you to see
Let's figure it out.
Sending you schematics.
God. Someone's found a way to get past my security upgrades.
Not just someone. Oswald Cobblepot.
Bruce, I am so sorry. I should have caught this, but he snuck right under my nose. Oh, what a mess. That sleaze Cobblepot at the heart of it all.
Don't waste time beating yourself up about it, Lucius. Let's just focus on fixing it.
Right.
There's no time for that.
Looks to me like he's introduced some sort of bug into your network.
That's how he's making my equipment malfunction?
For now. But if he keeps it up, he could completely take control of your tech.
My lord, that would be catastrophic.
Explains why the helmet was glitching.
I can try to work on your firewalls. But if I do anything too drastic, he'll know we're onto him.
Cobblepot doesn't know we're onto him. We can't risk losing the element of surprise. I say you do what you need to do, as stealthily as possible.
Good plan. I'll get on it right away.
Thanks, Lucius.
Bruce, you're going to want to see this.
Excuse us, Lucius.
Of course.
Reports of Children of Arkham activity are down. But these efforts do not come cheap. That's why I am formally seizing the Wayne estate, so the corrupt wealth of Gotham's elite can go to the better purpose of protecting Gotham's common man.
You're literally stealing
Mr.
everything
Wayne
Wayne
has
has.
24 hours to evacuate his property and turn it over to the city, or he will be removed.
You can't let that egomaniac throw us out on the street.
I have to talk to him.
Harvey is scared, paranoid, but he clearly views Batman in a favorable light. Then again, maybe talking to an old friend is what he needs. Harvey's behavior is unpredictable, random. Who knows how he will react either way?
Here she goes, Batman. There's no point trying to speak to him as Bruce. We've already tried that several times, but he's never spoken to Batman, I think. Or at least not deeply. They may have done briefly during the debate.
Tonight, Batman saves Bruce Wayne.
Yes, indeed.
Bloody time.
Achievement 4.4, back to business.
Don't screw this up, Harvey.
City Hall.
I don't know if that was the right thing to do. Why did I do that? I just can't second guess myself.
Bit of a strange place to hang out, isn't it, Dent?
Batman. Oh, you scared the hell out of me. But it's good to see you. I was just telling someone how much I'd love to get you on my payroll.
You've gone too far. Leave Wayne alone.
Wayne? What, is this about the whole seizing his assets thing? You're not gonna break my legs, are you? Or maybe you're just gonna make threats.
Calm down, Dent. I just want to talk.
Sounds good to me.
Yes,
I'll admit
diplomacy.
I'm surprised to see you helping Wayne. Seems kinda small potatoes for you. Maybe you haven't seen the news, but he hasn't been the most upright citizen lately.
Change topic.
Why should I do anything?
Talk about
to
Children of
help
Arkham
him?
and how Cobblepot's with them.
Wayne was your friend. He put his faith in you, supported your campaign.
He betrayed me! He lied to my face while sneaking around behind my back! Wayne is just another curveball this stupid city threw my way. Him and his goons, the Waynes, the Children of Arkham. I'm finally starting to understand, to see just how sick Gotham really is. To save Gotham, I need to do some bad before it gets better.
Ready to go.
Do it.
What?
What did you do? Our Lady Arkham's drugs destroyed.
Man, we lost a bunch of our own guys. The apartment next door. Jesus Christ. That blast was way bigger than you said! We must have taken out a whole city block with it!
What the hell are
We
we?
stopped the children of Arkham. That's all that matters. That's what a leader does. I feel like I should thank you, seeing as you did give Gordon that tip.
I don't care what your end goal was. Even one innocent life is too high a cost.
Then you're thinking too small.
I doubt the police would see it that way.
There has been some conflict with the police, that's true. Like Gordon. Oh, he really wasn't happy when I went over his head to get the location of the drug stockpile. But I had him taken care of.
What did you say about Gordon?
Oh, you've gone way too far.
Where is he?
No, hang on, Batman, hang on. I had to make an example of him. To get people to respect me.
Gordon is on Gotham's side, Harvey. He's fighting for this city too.
Batman, I'm sorry. It's like I told you. Crime Alley. They took him to Crime Alley.
Why? What do you aim to accomplish by taking him to Crime Alley? You're gonna excuse him there?
I thought we could work together.
Trying to work with you.
Let's take a ride.
You made all the wrong choices here.
What the hell is this?
Mayor Dent says you're getting in the way of protecting the city.
Dent's got you brainwashed.
No! He's trying to help! The children of Arkham are out of control, and no one is doing enough!
What about Batman?
Batman!
Gordon.
What a mess. Thank you,
Save
Batman.
the thanks, and explain to me why I just watched half a city block go up in flames. Dent took out the warehouse with the drugs, the location that I gave to you.
Are you accusing me of something, Batman? Just say it. Come on. Let's hear it.
I only told you. Dent knows, so someone you talked to told him.
You know we're on the same team here. So stop leaning on me and let's figure out what happened.
Tell me what you know.
By the time I got back to the precinct, Dent already had the information. He strong-armed it out of Commissioner Grogan. I didn't even have time to scratch my ass before I got hauled out here.
Dent's position makes him dangerous. He's persuasive and he has power.
Dent thinks that what he's doing is best for Gotham. Execution and martial law.
I know.
There's no saving him this time, Batman. And there's no world in which he manages to set this right.
There's no hope for a rabid dog. We need to lock him up and throw him.
That's not what I chose. I wanted to arrest him.
This is what it's come to. We have a lot of work to do. Everything is such a goddamn mess. But we gotta start somewhere.
The real threat on the streets is still the children of Arkham. They are what Dent is reacting to.
And standing in the way of dealing with them, too.
The precinct trusts you. The commissioner trusts you. Use that. Direct their focus.
Yeah. Gotta handle this first, though.
We will get through this, Jim.
I'm glad we're on the same side.
Me too. Oh, he smirked. Nice to get a little smile.
Lucius, what's the situation?
I figured out how he's causing the feedback loop. He's somehow connected a black box computer to your encrypted network. God, it's like a digital battering ram. If he keeps this up, he could smash through the Batcave firewalls at any minute.
He'd have access to the Bat computer. Hang on, Lucius. It's Alfred. I'm patching him in.
Disconnect it.
Al, Lucius figured out how Penguin's cracking my security. He has a device that...
I'm afraid we have another problem to deal with.
Oh.
Mr. Dent is pulling up to the manor as we speak, and he's not alone.
Sir, are you all right?
Penguin's hacking assaults are getting worse. At this rate, he'll have my tech compromised by the end of the night. Only place he could be hacking me from is Wayne Enterprises.
Well, I don't envy your position. Even Batman can't be in 2 places at once.
Oh no, we gotta save Alfred, but we've also gotta save the tech. We can always just get the tech sorted later. The manor is where we need to go, and disconnect the Bat computer.
I'm going home.
Understood. See you soon.
Achievement 4.5, another night at the office. I'm gonna briefly tab out, check Discord, because people might be waiting on me, so one moment. Okay, let's continue. Whoopsie! I just activated the Discord F1 pull-up thing. No, don't stop playing YouTube. What's that? Ah, it's a trailer. I don't know what this is. I'm going to disable this. There we go. Alright, let's begin.
Not one step further.
Oh, come on, Hal. Put the rifle down.
Shoot him right between the eyes now.
Somehow, I don't believe you. Back away, please, all of you.
Jesus, Hal, it's me, Harvey.
You're not the Harvey I know. The Harvey I know would never have massacred innocent civilians. He isn't a murderer.
Murderer? When a general sends his troops to kill the enemy, no one calls it murder. They call it war.
Uh-oh.
Penguin is still hacking my tech. Guess I'll be doing this the old-fashioned way.
Yes, Alfred. None of our guns. Oh wait, no, there is one.
I thought we talked about this.
The time for talking is over. And so is your reign of terror.
So, how does this end?
With you in cuffs.
I want to destroy this house, and you want to stop me. I can't imagine this is gonna go well for either of us.
You're going to turn yourself into the authorities.
I am the authority.
Show's over, Dent. Time to go home.
You're right. Go home, Batman. I've got an estate to level.
But I am
Get out
home.
of here before I have you booked for obstruction of justice. You stand in my way. You stand in the way of the law.
You're gonna need more than this, Harvey.
I know.
Whoa.
Know what those are? Explosive slugs!
Yeah, I figured so.
You don't have any of those in that little belt of yours. Just try and hide, Batman. See how
works out for you.
How much ammo has he got? Ouch.
No! The bat's mine. Harvey, please! You don't want to do this!
Alfred, good job.
This old man needs to die.
Your head or your heart?
What's that sound?
Bats. Woohoo! And now he really becomes Two-Face. With half his body burnt.
You don't understand, Batman. Without me, Gotham is doomed. Who will stop Lady Arkham? The Penguin.
You made things worse, Dent. Your ego and your anger stoked the fires until everything was burning. The fact you can't see that shows how deep your delusion goes.
You tell him.
Important. I'm important.
Thank God he was finally stopped. Nice work, Batman.
My job's not done yet. I still need to find Lady Arkham before it's too late.
Well, I can take care of all this. Just need to figure out what to do with him. All the innocent lives he's responsible for. He should be locked up in Blackgate Prison. But that broken mind of his will probably only get worse in there.
Blackgate is what a murderer like him deserves. He needs to be punished for the atrocities he committed like
He needs to
else.
have help,
Yeah,
but
that
Arkham isn't the
sounds
place for
about
it.
right. I'll get it taken care of. Stay safe out there.
You too, Jim.
I wish the Foundation was finished, the one that's replacing Arkham. Because this is not an optimal solution. Prison or Arkham for him. Is that the end? It should be, right?
Al, what's
Bruce,
wrong?
the computer.
It's Penguin.
Damn it!
We need to cut
This is
the
what I was
hard
trying to
drive
stop.
now.
Bruce, all of your bat tech is linked to this computer. If you take it offline, it will all be inoperable.
A small price to pay.
Penguin hacks in. He'll have control of all of it. I have to shut it down.
Yes. Episode 4, Guardian of Gotham, and Achievement 4.6, The Good, the Bat, and the Ugly. So, did you promise Joker a favor? 50% denied. Wow, that was very close. Did you go along with his plan? Yes. Make a phone call. How did you get past the Enforcer? Paid him off? That's 50-50 again. These are some close decisions this episode. Did you deal with Harvey as Bruce or Batman? Batman, because he wasn't listening to Bruce. Did you stop Harvey or Oswald? Stopped Harvey, which was not the main thing people chose, apparently. And now the next time, and then we wrap up. Then I'm going to play Among Us with a bunch of streamers, who are currently waiting for me. Oh, there's no next time? Okay, well, thank you for tuning in, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next stream in just a few moments. Bye.